What if I said you already possess all you need for greatness, that the only block to success is your self-image, and that the world's faith in you echoes your own? Act as if you're the best. Enter every room like you own it, speak with the certainty of a conqueror. Train your mind to know without question that no one surpasses you, not from perfection or all answers, but because you defy doubt's hold. You know success isn't for a chosen few, it's claimed by those who assert their worth. 1. Desire. The launchpad of all victory, every great win starts with a fierce desire, not a fleeting hope, not a fuzzy dream but an obsession with your goal. Life's victors don't just seek success, they must have it. Their desire drives them past every barrier, failure, challenge. Reflect on history's great doers, people who reshaped the world with raw will and unyielding drive. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before crafting the light bulb. Did he hope for success? No, he was fixated, seeing his win as certain despite setbacks. So ask yourself, what do you truly crave? Not what society pushes, not what's safe or practical, but what fires your soul. What vision haunts your nights? What goal would you chase through 1,000 flops? That's your burning desire, the fuel propelling you forward when obstacles arise. Once found, write it down, make it real. Studies prove written goals lift achievement odds. Why? It turns vague thoughts into solid targets. When written, it becomes tangible, a pledge. Then picture it daily. Visualization, a mighty success tool, is used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and top achievers to prime their minds for triumph. If you can see and feel your goal as one, you ignite unstoppable force. Your brain works to make it real. But visualization alone isn't enough. You must act as if success is assured. Too many dream but few move. They wait for perfect timing, ideal conditions, or success promises. Truth is, success belongs to those who act, who risk, who step into the unknown with solid belief. It's not about luck. It's about dedication, showing up daily, doing the grind, refusing to stop, even when tough, unmotivated, or the world says it's impossible. Here's the secret. Deciding your success is non-negotiable aligns the universe with you. You'll draw the right people, chances, circumstances, build grit for setbacks, and become worthy of your dreamed success. So decide now. No more excuses, no more delays. Turn desire into fixation, write it, see it, feel it, then take massive action. Winners don't just wish, they demand success, halting at nothing until achieved. 2. Faith. Trusting in yourself when no one else does. What the mind can grasp and believe, it can achieve. Success isn't just toil, it's nurturing unshakable belief in your triumph. This belief is the cornerstone of all great deeds. When odds pile against you, when the world says you can't, faith pushes you ahead. Without it, hurdles seem unconquerable. With it, even the unreachable becomes possible. Faith isn't just a vague feeling, it's a choice. Each day, wake up choosing to believe despite setbacks, flops, and sneaking doubts. It's easy to trust when all goes smooth, but true faith shines when all seems lost. That's when you stand firm, asserting, I am capable, I am worthy, I will prevail. History's greatest minds grasped this. Henry Ford transformed automobiles not with riches but faith in his vision. Oprah Winfrey overcame rejection and struggle, persisting because she shunned failure. These figures didn't let the world set their value. They imposed their faith, forcing the world to follow. Your mind is a potent tool. It can lift you to success or sink you into doubt's pit. Thoughts forge reality. If you believe you're fated to fail, you'll choose paths leading there. But if you believe, with every ounce, that success is certain, your will mirrors that assurance and the universe responds. This isn't blind hope. It's aligning thoughts, beliefs, and moves with goals, building unwavering conviction that success is when, not if. Condition your mind to anticipate success. Chances appear where others see blocks, fixes emerge where others see issues. But belief alone isn't enough. You must act, take daring steps toward your vision, persist even without quick results. The success road is rarely even, packed with challenges, flops, rejections, but those advancing with unyielding belief reach their goal. Ask yourself, what would you do if success were sure? How would you carry, speak, tackle challenges? Act as if success is yours and reality will align. Winners don't wait for outside nods. They forge their own certainty, compelling the world to acknowledge their worth. No one trusts you until you do. No one backs your dreams if you waver. Doubt reflected back mirrors your hesitation, but confidence pulls opportunities, allies, resources like a magnet. Ultimately, success is a self-fulfilling prophecy, not for the lucky or elite, but for those daring to believe despite doubt. The world doesn't fix your potential, you do. Wake daily choosing faith, acting like a victor, and soon the world must follow. 3. Autosuggestion. Train your mind for success. History's most triumphant, John D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, knew one truth: thoughts shape reality. Every invention, breakthrough, empire began as a thought before taking form. What you believe about yourself, your skills, your future dictates your moves in life. Your mind is like a computer, running programs from loaded beliefs. Fill it with doubt, fear, negativity, and it operates toward loss. Fill it with confidence, ambition, certainty, and your life shifts. Daily, seize this programming. The world floods you with distractions, negativity, naysayers saying you can't, but you decide what thoughts root in your mind. Actively rewire your brain for success. Speak bold affirmations, picture goals achieved, train your subconscious to expect triumph. Each morning before the day starts, stand tall, face the mirror, declare, "I am the best, I am unstoppable, I am destined for greatness." At first, your mind may fight years of negative conditioning. Whisper, "What if I flop? What if I'm not enough?" Ignore them, they're echoes of a past you're leaving. Keep affirming, reinforcing faith. Over time, your mind accepts these as truths. When your mind believes, actions follow. Thoughts steer emotions, emotions drive moves. If you believe you're unstoppable, you carry confidence. If success is sure, you push through barriers. If greatness is your fate, you attract missed chances. But belief alone isn't enough. You must act in sync. A champion doesn't just claim greatness. They train, practice, hone skills daily. A successful entrepreneur doesn't just think wealth. They take calculated risks, innovate, outwork rivals. Ask, what would your peak self do today? How would the most victorious you think act, carry themselves? Live that way now, not tomorrow, not when it feels right. Now. Repetition is key. The more you affirm, visualize, act in success's alignment, the more natural it becomes, shifting from habit to identity. Once success is your identity, nothing halts you. The world, society will impose limits, but you control thoughts, reality. Your mind is your strongest weapon. Train it, program it, unleash its full might. Wake daily declaring it, "I am the best, I am unstoppable." Because once you believe, the world must follow. For specialized knowledge. General knowledge falls short. Specialized knowledge breeds success. The world doesn't reward those knowing a bit of everything. It honors masters of their trade. The highest achievers, greatest innovators, richest individuals share one trait. They rule a specific expertise. Hard work alone isn't enough. Countless grind daily yet stay average. Why? They lack the deep knowledge to shine. The leap from ordinary to extraordinary is mastery. The best don't just effort, they sharpen skills to elite heights, gaining an edge others miss. So, what must you master? What skill, insight, expertise sets you apart? This question splits winners from others. To lead your field, hold knowledge others lack. Develop understanding so profound it makes you irreplaceable. This demands relentless learning. Study, read, learn from the top, seek mentors, dissect plans, apply lessons. Read books widening thought, watch industry leaders, analyze their wins. Don't settle for shallow knowledge, go deep, master nuances, details. Today info is everywhere, but passive intake isn't enough. You must act. Knowledge without use is wasted potential. Too many read, attend seminars, yet never apply. The true power of specialized knowledge shines when tested, experimented, failed, adjusted, refined, until knowledge turns to skill, skill to mastery. Mastery rockets your value. The world pays premium for experts. Companies, clients, customers seek specialists solving problems better than anyone. The more valuable your insight, the more doors open. The more refined your skills, the more essential you become. But mastery moves, you can't stop learning. Thinking you've peaked starts decline. Worlds shift, industries evolve, new insight emerges. To stay ahead, grow constantly. The best never stop improving, so commit now. Pick a field, skill, industry aligning with goals, dive deep, study fiercely, absorb all insight and apply it. Let action set you apart. General knowledge makes you typical. Specialized knowledge makes you potent. Be the one knowing what others don't, mastering what others skim, and watch the world reward you. 5. Decision. Success belongs to the decisive. A study of thousands who flopped found one key pattern. Lack of decision was a top cause. Inability to choose, hesitation, constant rethinking. These quietly kill dreams. Chances slip not from incapacity, but from overanalyzing, waiting for the right moment. Indecision poisons action, ensuring mediocrity. Every moment doubting, dissecting, awaiting perfection is gone forever. The world's most successful get this. They decide fast, with confidence, trusting gut and problem-solving skill. They don't need endless nods or reassurance. They act, tweak as needed. History's greatest leaders, entrepreneurs, visionaries didn't wait for approval. They moved with speed and resolve. Henry Ford transformed automobiles with bold choices. The success-flop divide often hinges on decision, action, or delay. The world doesn't reward waiters, it honors movers. The best in any field don't waste time doubting, they decide, commit, execute. Truth is, you needn't be flawless or have all answers to start, you just need to begin. Most think they need more data, certainty, experience before acting. That's a myth. Clarity comes from action, not endless study. The more choices you make, the keener instincts grow. The more risks taken, the better you handle uncertainty. Successful people know even a wrong choice beats none. Every decision leads to learning, experience, growth. Mistakes push you forward. Failure isn't the foe, inaction is. Not choosing is the true danger. Reflect, how often have you delayed decisions, losing shots? How much doubt cost progress? Now ask, what if you chose now to move boldly? How far would you be? It's time to trust yourself, act as if you're the best, because the best don't question every step. They take daring moves, learn, grow, not waiting for certainty, they create it. So decide, stop overthinking, stop hesitating, commit to your dream, goal, vision, step forward with confidence. The world belongs to choosers, committers, doers. Be that person, watch your life shift. 6. Persistence. No great success comes without hurdles. The road to achievement is never flat, filled with flops, setbacks, challenges testing resolve. Every great winner, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, faced barriers breaking average people, but they never halted, refusing to bow to failure. That set them apart. Failure isn't the end, it's a lesson, a stepping stone, a success must. Edison flopped over 1,000 times before perfecting the light bulb. Ford went bankrupt repeatedly before revolutionizing automobiles. Walt Disney was deemed uncreative, yet none let failure define them. They knew as long as you keep moving, you never truly flop. A top resilience example comes from the 1930s Great Depression. Millions lost jobs, homes, businesses amid deep suffering, but within crisis lay chance. Those refusing to quit, adapting, pushing despite hardships became the next wave of millionaires. The Depression didn't just ruin, it forged fortunes because persisters, non-surrenderers, positioned for success when the economy recovered. They knew adversity is fleeting, quitting is final. The lesson is clear, success belongs to those who endure. When life knocks you down, choose, stay down or rise tougher. The world doesn't reward quitters, it honors persisters. The strongest mindset is acting as if you can't lose, removing quitting forces solutions, pushes through pain, flop, doubt until victory's the only end. Any self-made success tale shows this pattern: resilience, persistence, unshakable self-belief. The divide between achievers and others isn't talent, smarts, or luck. It's keeping going when others pause, seeing failure as a step, not a stop. Ask yourself, how often have you stopped short when it got rough? How many dreams ditched due to big barriers? Imagine if you persisted, where would you be? Train your mind to see hurdles as challenges, not walls. Struggle shapes you, pain toughens you. Each push past flop makes you stronger, wiser, readier for coming success. Times will test giving up. When doubt creeps, when worth is questioned, remind yourself refusing to quit means never truly flopping. The only real failure is stopping before the end, everything else is path. Success is reserved for persisters. Winners don't avoid flop, they never let it halt. Decide now, no matter what, how hard, commit to pushing ahead, act as if you can't lose because when quitting's gone, success becomes sure. 7. Mastermind group. Who you surround yourself with counts. One of success's greatest secrets is your circle sets your reach. No one wins alone. History's greatest achievers didn't hit their peaks in solitude. They built strong ties, powerful alliances, surrounded by ambition-feeding people. The most successful grasp association's value. They form mastermind groups, teams of like-minded folks challenging, backing, pushing them higher. These aren't just social cliques. They're success hatcheries, refining ideas, crafting plans, toughening mindsets. Surrounding with winners lifts your thinking, acting, operating. Notice how your circle sways mindset, habits, ambitions. If you're with whiners, excusers, mediocrity acceptors, you'll unconsciously adopt their view. But with big visionaries, excellence seekers, constant pushers, you naturally rise. Look at history's top names. Henry Ford had Thomas Edison and other innovators in his orbit. Despite rivalry, they spurred each other to think grander, innovate further. Success isn't just solo effort, it's tapping association's power. Truth is, your environment molds reality. If you're with the complacent, ambitions shrink to fit. With greatness chasers, you're drawn to their level. Their energy, mindset, drive stretch beyond limits. So, build a strong network. Create your mastermind. First, seek inspirers. Find those hitting your aims, learn from them, study habits, connect if possible. If not, soak wisdom via books, podcasts, online content. Second, cut negative pulls, not fully ditching but guarding your mind from toxic energy. Distance from motivation sappers, doubt planters, small thinkers. Third, add value. Great links need mutual gain. Ask, what can I offer? Give insight, support, encouragement. Be an uplifter, naturally drawing top-tier people. Lastly, hold higher bars. If you want great minds near, operate at their level, expect excellence, commit to growth, never settle for typical. Success isn't just talent or grind, it's placing yourself in a greatness-growing space. Small thinkers shrink dreams. Giants expand vision beyond bounds. Your people either propel or drag you. Choose wisely, surround with improvers, watch your reach soar. 8. Subconscious mind. Control it or it rules you. Your subconscious is a garden, growing what you sow. Plant doubt, fear, failure, and they thrive. Sow confidence, belief, success, and your life shifts beyond imagination. Thoughts you constantly feed form reality's base. Most live unaware of this power, letting negative thoughts, fears, self-doubt dominate, focusing on issues, flops, chances missed. Like weeds overtaking a garden, negativity smothers success odds. But those knowing subconscious power take charge, planting potent, positive beliefs sparking relentless momentum. Daily, consciously feed your mind positivity, not just feel good but essential. Your mind is shaped by the world, news, social media, people, planting fear, doubt, limitation. Without control, negativity takes over by default. So, be your mind's guardian. Read inspiring books, listen to motivational talks, surround with uplifters, challengers, drown negativity, reject self-doubt, immerse in success-bolstering settings. Successful people get this. They don't let negative thoughts dictate, don't linger on flops or past errors. They program with victory, grit, confidence. Picturing success before it arrives, acting as if guaranteed, knowing subconscious belief reshapes reality. It doesn't distinguish reality from imagination. Repeat, I am a winner, unstoppable, success certain, and your mind accepts it. Once believed, actions, habits, choices align. You walk, talk, think like a victor, draw missed opportunities, turn barriers to steps. This isn't magic. It's psychology. Athletes win titles, entrepreneurs build empires, leaders inspire this way, winning mentally before physically. If success were sure, how would you act? Hesitate, second-guess, or move with bold confidence? The answer's clear. True belief lifts you, boldens choices, smartens risks, sustains push amid challenges. Your future builds from today's thoughts. Will you let doubt, fear grow, or seize control, planting confidence, resolve, success? Choose now. Be deliberate, speak triumph, act as if dreams are yours, train your subconscious for greatness, watch reality match belief. 9. Decisive action. In the 1930s, the world staggered. The Great Depression ravaged economies, erased businesses, left millions fighting. Fear and uncertainty gripped most who paused, afraid to move. But history reveals a truth. Decisive actors, business innovators, investors, rose highest. In crises, people freeze, wait, hope for better conditions before acting. But waiters in the 1930s, fear-bound, ended with nothing, letting chances slip, too scared to risk change. Meanwhile, a bold few, the dauntless action takers, saw crisis as opening. They moved confidently, took risks, built riches while others stagnated. Industrialists, entrepreneurs, investors like Henry Ford, John D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie pressed on. They knew a success rule: fortune favors the bold. Waiters for perfection fell behind. Opportunity grabbers despite uncertainty soared. This holds today. Success isn't for hesitators but bold movers, massive action takers, fear defiers. The world doesn't reward stillness, it honors confident steppers. So for you, waiting isn't an option. Create success by acting as if it's yours, moving with certainty, deciding swiftly, adjusting as needed, never letting hesitation freeze. Most fail not from lack of skill but courage to act. They overthink, second-guess, miss their shot. Winners know no chance is perfect. Risk, unknowns linger, but success goes to those pushing despite uncertainty. Today's top entrepreneurs, athletes, leaders don't pause. They make bold moves, invest in themselves, trust gut, creating openings where others see blocks. They act with success inevitable confidence, reflecting belief. Ask yourself, Are you waiting for the right time, letting fear hold back, or ready to step up, risk, claim yours? To win, make decisive action habit. Stop waiting, stop hesitating, move forward even when unclear. Success is a mindset, built through action. Act as if you can't flop, move as if success is locked, because when you do, actions align with belief, the world bends to those refusing to wait. Be one. Take bold action, make fearless moves, watch opportunity doors fling open. 10. Fear. The greatest success foe, it paralyzes, crushes confidence, traps in mediocrity. In crises like the Great Depression, fear wrecked more dreams than failure, economic collapse stung, but fear halted action, adaptation, progress when vital. Fear is natural, wired to shield from harm, but today it's a mental wall blocking success. Fear of flop, judgment, rejection. Not real threats, yet strong enough to shatter ambitions, confidence, potential fulfillment. But the successful, rising above hardship, turn fear to power. They don't let it stop, they harness it. Seeing fear as a sign of stepping beyond comfort, doing something impactful, they act instead of shrink. Every great success tale brims with fear moments. Entrepreneurs risking all, athletes facing crowds, leaders shaping history, they all feel fear but move anyway. Courage isn't fear's absence, it's advancing despite it. Ask yourself, what scares you? Flop, judgment, rejection? Good, that means you're on the right track. The most transformative changes often terrify most. Fear signals you're entering something grander. That's exactly where you belong. The biggest error is thinking fear must fade before acting. Waiting to feel ready, confident, never arrives. Confidence builds through action. The only way to quiet fear is doing the dreaded. The first step loosens its hold. The more you push, the weaker it grows. Success flop divide is simple. Winners do what they fear, not letting hesitation stop. They know discomfort is process, growth needs risk. Each fear faced reminds it's a lie, crafting flop illusions, but true failure is yielding. History repeats. Depression saw many quit, fear guiding choices, but risk-takers, investors, adapters built riches. Fear made masses retreat. The fearless advanced, rewarded. Today the world belongs to action-takers despite fear. Those refusing its rule achieve greatness, embracing uncertainty, moving without guarantees, winning. So what will you do? Let fear define your life or use it as fuel? Choose, feel fear, act anyway, because beyond it lies everything desired, and only pushers through will see it. The world won't believe if you don't first. Act best, walk it, speak it, work it, soon the world must see. Success isn't luck, it's choice. Today I challenge you, think and grow rich or wait for success. Choose now, act best, claim your success.